Hello and welcome to Indian Story. There is nothing more beautiful and exciting than story. Everybody has a story. In fact, the story is a light. Now let's watch what this story has to say.
Doctor-patient relationship is a very delicate relationship. It's a different relationship than a father and son. It's a different relationship between a mother and son, or a husband and wife, or a lover and this. I'm Dr. Prem Agrawal. If you are enjoying it, then do it. If you're not enjoying it, don't do it. It is a success of your program, whatever you're doing, depends upon whether you're enjoying it or not. When my father guided me to become a doctor, he said that money we have earned a lot. Now you become a doctor because you want to bring more interaction with the people and serve the community. तो जिंदगी जीने का तरीका क्या हो, वो समय निकालना है. लिमिटेड अमाउंट ऑफ समय है आपके पास. कितना समय है आपको पता नहीं है. Change from profession to politics and politics to profession. I mean, that is a big change. So that turning point was happened. I was born in Ballimaran. Ballimaran is a place where Galib ki Gali hai, old Delhi. And my parents were also belonging to Delhi only. And we lived there. Childhood was in Ballimaran, and then we shifted to Daryaganj, which was outskirt of old Delhi. And in fact, since then we are living here only. I did my graduation from Maulana Azhar Medical College way back in 1978. Then I did my MD in medicine, internal medicine. And after that, a long time I practiced, and then I did my DNB in cardiology. And now I'm also running my hospital, Sanjeevan Hospital, and also pursuing my medical career, professional educational career by pursuing PhD in cardiology, intervention cardiology by Delhi University. So I'm a student as well as an investor, as well as a hospital owner, as an administrator. This hospital was an experiment, in fact, way back in 1983, when in Delhi there was no specialty hospitals. The specialty was limited to the corridors of the big government hospitals. There did not exist any private hospital also. So we experimented first time by putting the medical management, that is intensive care, first time outside the government hospitals. My family was a business family, so they was more pushing me to business. But since my friends, colleagues, where I was studying, so peer pressure asked me to become doctor, and because of that I appeared in the exam, I passed, and that was a rare thing at that time, that getting into Maulana Azhar Medical College. So I chose. My parents never obstructed me. Not that they wanted me to deadly to become doctor, but they did not want me to become. They wanted to let me become what I want to become. So I became doctor by peer pressure. Sanjeevan Hospital was started by me, and we created this hospital. In fact, when I was doing my graduation, in fact I completed my graduation. In between time I started the hospital, and then I did my post-graduation. So my family, I'm the only doctor. In fact, my son and my daughter is also a doctor, but I was the first doctor in the family. My parents are very conservative old people. In fact, one of my father has died, and my mother has just 92 years. She survived COVID also. So they had like every other parent, they had a deep impression on me. My father especially. I was a friend to my father. My father's name was Ramchandra Agrawal, and my mother's name was Gomti Agrawal, and they were a friend to me. And it is rare to have a father who is a friend. So I was lucky to have a father who is a friend. He always guided me on, not only on medicine, but on behavioral part of the. He was not an educated person. He did not even know how to sign. I only taught him to sign, but he was a great visionary. He created a business to a high level, but he was not educated. So that was the deficit. He said that I was not educated at that time. But he wanted his children to educate. So he wanted us to read more and more and become educated. He knew the importance of education. So that was the thing which pushed me to education, and I became doctor. My mother is, always said that do good things, that's all. Like old people, they are not concerned about business, they are not concerned about, they only want concerned about our happiness. So that again, my mother also the same thing, that if you are finding happiness in doing something, do it. And do it wholeheartedly, because you are finding happiness into it. And if you are not doing it, not finding happiness, you may not do it. My brother is two elder brothers to me. One is Narendra Gupta. He does forgings, that big iron parts, big factory. He is next to my father, so he was our mentor. So he also wanted me to go to the factory industry. And the other one, my brother is Sudhish Gupta. He lives in DLF area, and he runs a very large export house, exporting to large number of cities. And I'm the third one. We've got one sister. My sister is a doctor. She is a radiologist, and she runs her own radiology clinic. Her name is Komal Jain, and her husband is also a doctor, anesthetist, Atul Jain, Dr. Atul Jain. So we are a close family, small family, and a closely knit family. In fact, all of them are separate. My father always thought that we should not have interaction among ourselves as far as business is concerned. So he gave everybody separately. So there is no place for conflict. So we are doing well. We are a closely knit family. My father, in fact, because he always supported me in whatever I want to do, slightly moderated, slightly micro-focus, but not anything more than that he did. In fact, when I wanted to do medical associations, and that time he guarded me that you're getting into medical association is far away from your own thought of becoming a professional. But then, since I was enjoying that also, so he said that, okay, let's do it. Once you do want to do it fast, and do it in the best possible way. So my inspiration has been my father. Of course, he inculcated himself into me, so now I'm like my father. So I'm guided by myself. I passed my MBBS in 1978, okay, and then in fact after that because of my family said that time we used to get 400 rupees as a stipend and 11,000 rupees as a medical officer, and that is what we were paying to our foreman in the factory. So once I thought that I should go to the factory and start doing it. So after MBBS I went for 6 months to my factory. Then I found an extreme degree of dissatisfaction into the working in that environment, which was a total industrial atmosphere, and I was used to working in the Maulana Azad Medical College casualty, which is full of people. So I told my father that I'm not enjoying it. So he said that if you're not enjoying it, don't do it, go back. And then I came back here, and then I appeared for MD examination, and then I topped MD in Junction, Delhi. Then I did my MD there. Then I opened this hospital and came back here. My wife is Anita, and we were school friends. Not school friends, in fact I got infatuated by her when we were class 11. So since then we were friends together, and it became a lot of difficulty in getting married, but we got married. And since then, now 40 years we are together. My daughter is Meghna. Runs his newspaper, Medical Dialogue. That is today, just now she informed me that she is also, got registered a DVP as a news channel. So that is a news, but that is only a medical newspaper. She got inspired by me, and she is giving that is read by a large number of people. In fact, 4 million readership she has got among the doctors per month. So it is a very high-end specialty newspaper, and carrying every news about the doctor. So I organized with her. My daughter-in-law is a pulmonologist. My son-in-law is a lawyer. He's a sports lawyer. He's also weird. He does only sports lawyer. That is a association, IPL and all those things. He's there working with them. Myself, the sense of that I have to enjoy my working. So whatever I do, I must enjoy. And if I want to enjoy, I have to do it best. So driving force is me. My thought process that I must do it right. Challenges are coming every day. Every day is a challenge. And life is like a hurdle race, no? Every day there is a challenge. You have to jump upon the life hurdle and then run it. So every challenge you don't fight. You have to many times jump upon the challenge and avoid the challenge. But if you take a challenge, then you have to win it. So you have to decide on the challenges which you want to take it. That's the way I take it. So many challenges comes to many. They're not challenges, they're hurdles. They want you to stop. And if you stop there, then fighting with those challenges, then you will not be able to run the race you want to run the race. So I think I take challenges well, plan for them, win over them. Challenges are only a situation which I can always win. You can avoid them also, you can win over them. By avoiding also them, you win over them because they have come as a hurdle to you. You see, daily routine is same as it was last 30 years. In fact, I get up early, and many times now I have to go to my teaching institution where I'm doing my PhD. So 8 o'clock they start, so I have to be there 8 o'clock. I'm a student, so there's nothing like I'm senior or junior. I'm a student. And then I have to work there. And then I rush to my hospital, see other administrative issues. And then in the evening, sometime I go to association, sometime my friends, colleagues, and as long as you're enjoying it. मुझे डिफाइन क्या करें? देखिए, ऐसा है कि हमने भी हमारे 50 साल जो डॉक्टर हो गए हैं, ठीक है ना, हमारी कॉलेज की यूनियन हुई 40 साल पास होने के बाद में ना यूनियन हुई, तो सब लोग वहाँ मिले, सब लोगों ने कहा कि सब अपने अपने बारे में बताइए, ठीक है ना। तो सभी लोग जानते हैं, मुझे भी जानते हैं, हमारे क्लास फेलोज, मतलब 10 साल तो साथ ही रहे हम लोग। तो कोई बताया जी मैं ऐसे बड़ा हुआ, मैंने वहाँ पे मैं डायरेक्टर जनरल रिटायर हुआ रेलवे का, मैं कहूँगा जी मैं ऐसे किया, मैंने ऐसे किया, ये किया, वो किया, मेरे अचीवमेंट ये हैं, मेरे बच्चे ये कर रहे हैं, मेरे बच्चे 3 वहाँ पे हैं, यहाँ पे हैं, अचीवमेंट सब हर नहीं जोश में। अब मुझसे पूछा उन्होंने, जैसे आप पूछ रहे हैं ऐसे ही उन्होंने पूछा था ये क्या हुआ, मेरा नंबर भी आया, मैं भी गया, मैं यार तुम सब जानते हो मुझे, मैं तो कोई पढ़ने वाला बच्चा भी नहीं था, बाय एक्सीडेंट आई बिकम पढ़ाई में चला गया। अब तुम सारे मज़े ले रहे हो, मैं अभी भी स्टूडेंट ही हूँ, तो मैं स्टूडेंट छोड़ा है तो मुझे the only thing which I realized that every moment I lived, whatever I did, I enjoyed. So that was the message to myself and that's message to everybody else. कि ज़िंदगी का हर पल एंजॉय किया मैंने, अब वो क्या बना इज़ नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट। कुछ बन के एंजॉय किया, कुछ ना बन के एंजॉय किया, बस एंजॉय किया, और कोई और ऑप्शन भी नहीं मिली ज़िंदगी में मुझे। I don't know, hobby you do it when you want to find out enjoyment into something apart from what you're doing. But whatever I want to do is my hobby. So I do it, whatever I'm doing, I do it as a best of my own, then that becomes my hobby. So I've done everything, in fact. As a student, I was a very good carom player, and then I used to do a lot of cycling and exercising, and then as a medical college I studied, and studying is my hobby, and then politics, I did a lot of politics, and then politics is my hobby, and then family is my hobby, friends is my hobby, socializing is my hobby, and then traveling is my hobby. Everything which I want to do is my hobby. Okay. Hobby is for those people who do not enjoy their work. My work is my hobby. as a Secretary General of Indian Medical Association, I was 6 years, long 6 years I had Secretary General of Indian Medical Association. I led the whole country. So I have traveled every part, small villages of the country. 1674 branches of Indian Medical Association. I was the head of them, so I traveled all of them. And then as a Secretary General, I traveled all over the world. In fact, it was very painful because traveling is a big pain also. So I could get tired 2-3 days, then one airport, do another airport. So last years of my life as a medical association chief, I did not travel. I sent to you, my joint secretaries, assistant secretaries, there you go there. So traveling, I don't say that I like seeing monuments or I like seeing old buildings. Of course I go and see them also, but that is not my passion. I travel and see what type of country that is, and I interact with people there, and then enjoying people, the interaction is more important. पीछे तो नहीं देखता था बिल्कुल ही, बहुत सालों होती था। अभी पीछे जब हमारा कोविड आया तो घर में रुकना पड़ा, तो काफ़ी नेटफ्लिक्स वगैरह पे सब देखा मैंने थोड़ा बहुत। पहले तो मैं पिक्चर देखता ही था। आई डोंट लाइक 3 hours स्टेइंग इन द प्लेस एंड सीइंग मूवीज़। आई एम नॉट ए मूवी फैन। कई बार तो अभी हुआ क्या कि वो एक्टर मर गया था जहर खा के, जो बड़ा सुशांत। अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई डिडंट नो हिम, मेरे को पता नहीं था कि डॉक्टर है। तो फिर मुझे लोगों ने कहा कि ये बहुत बड़ा डॉक्टर है। मैं अच्छा, मैं तो देखा नहीं, यार मुझे तो पुराने वाले याद थे। दैट कैन टेल यू दैट आई डोंट लाइक वाले। आजकल जो नए वाले स्पीकर सिंगर्स हैं, मोहित चौहान, इन सबकी आवाज़ में एक दर्द है और ये अपनी आवाज़ गा रहे हैं। तो नए सिंगर्स की जो बात है वो अलग है, बजाय कि वो हमारे मोहम्मद रफ़ी थे, वो दे वर ऑल सिंगिंग फॉर द एक्टर। नाउ दीज पीपल आर सिंगिंग ऑफ देयर ओन। सो कोक स्टूडियो सुनने में बड़ा मज़ा आता है, तो ये लगता है कि किसी ओरिजिनलिटी निकाल रहे हैं। It happened because when I was doing my hospital, I became a popular doctor. So some people approached me that I should fight for the local election, DMA election, vice president election. So they wanted me to fight along with their president. It was an established group. So I just accepted it because I thought it will give me more interaction with the people I don't know. So I contested vice president and won over in a large number. My president also won. After 2 years, they proposed me as a president, but never wanted to make me because they just wanted to hassle somebody else, politics in the. So I put up my name, withdraw. Then again they used me. Then the third day I said I will contest. So I contested and then won. So I became a president of Delhi Medical Association as of. So I entered into a different arena. This was medical politics. So at the age of 36, I became the Secretary General of Indian Medical Association, that also by elections. So I continuously contested elections for years. So that it was a different ball game. It was not profession. In fact, for many years I did not do profession. And then suddenly, while doing that profession, a major turning point was fighting with one of my own colleague and one of the big name. I should not name them, but when I contested with him, the fight became murkier. So the politics becomes bad. So then I decided I'm not enjoying it. So I left politics. I came back and did my DM. So education again gave me new life. Okay, then I again enjoyed myself. And then since then I'm doing my politics. I'm the president of the local mandir. But I will not say that I'm very ritualistic. But spiritually is okay. God is there. I believe in God, and I do all the rituals also because being president of the mandir is a ritualistic thing. But in my mind, I'm not very ritualistic. I believe that rituals are. If you say spiritual means that do I believe God? Yes, I believe God because something happens. But to say that I should do puja every day, so I don't do that. Healthy lifestyle is the only mantra which I can tell you. which everybody should have. Preventing disease is more important than treating disease. अभी क्या हो गया कि सारा गवर्नमेंट जो है ना उसका जोर जो है वो क्यूरेटिव सेट पे चला गया. हर आदमी जो है ना वो बाईपास करना चाहता है. हर गवर्नमेंट चाहती है कि वो वेंटिलेटर खरीद ले. वो द होल गवर्नमेंट इज, उनका जो विज़न है वो उनकी कैपेसिटी से जितना बजट है, बजट ही है ना, बजट को सारे को क्यूरेटिव खर्च कर रहे हैं. जबकि क्यूरेटिव वर्क कैन नॉट बी प्रोवाइडेड टू द एक्सटेंट which is improving every other day. Every other day industry is coming with some very costly equipment which will save one life out of the 10, and that has to be used on all the 10. So using that particular equipment, those particular medicine as a curative medicine is not possible. But government is misguided, I think. They should put up more energy, focus, resources of preventing diseases. Prevention of the disease is the best thing to do, and that will bring health. You see, this is the important issue because now having done everything in my life, I've achieved everything in life. More or less is not important. And we always thought that. In fact, day one, so that was right. In fact, since then, in my hospital, I've got no bed debts. In fact, anybody who can pay, pays. Does not pay, doesn't pay. How much he can pay is not important to the quality of treatment. In fact, I've got still one patient who is dying and I'm working hard on him. And the family cannot pay, so we have made him a free patient. So that is how we do. Every day we are doing CSR. But to show CSR also, there is an important issue because as a community you have to show that you are doing it. So we have got an elder care program in the hospital where all the elderly people, more than 65, are given free treatment in the morning 9 to 12 p.m. So we are concerned about the elderly population. This elder care OPD is running 9 to 12. This is a free OPD. And after that we have done also one program, Hospital at Home, which is looking after more than 80 years of elderly people at home by video consult. So using the new technology, we have created a platform where all the elderly people, more than 80 years, they can consult the doctor at home free of cost, and they get heavy discounts on their procedure. So this is my support to them. Otherwise CSR we are doing every day. Every day. I mean, you don't have to say that CSR, we have to take out some money out of our company system, but our CSR goes much bigger than because we get a lot of opportunity to do CSR. Every day the one patient comes to us and says that I don't have money, it becomes part of CSR. I started my club when I was 27 years. Rotary Riverside, that is Daryaganj Riverside. I started working with them, then the club, very active Rotarian. Then I became district secretary and then wanted to become the district president. Before then I got involved into IMA. So IMA was a bigger platform, then I left that forum. Not left that forum, still I go sometime. But Medical Association took my major part. आई डोंट नो, मेरे हिसाब से तो टाइम बहुत ज़्यादा होता है आपके पास. आपको अगर आप काम दिल से करना चाहते हैं तो टाइम ही टाइम होता है. कभी भी कोई नया प्रोजेक्ट लेते हैं, उसके बारे में आप चाहते हैं कि सक्सेस बनेंगे, अगर आपके सपनों में आने लगे वो, यू आर डीप इनटू इट. जब तक वो सपनों में नहीं आएगा आप सक्सेसफुल नहीं होंगे. व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग अबाउट सो डीपली दैट इट इज़ इन योर ड्रीम्स, इट बी सक्सेसफुल. सो वट एवर आई डिड इन माई लाइफ, आई एन्जॉयड इट. एन्जॉयमेंट अगर आप कर रहे हैं अपने काम में, आपको काम करने में मज़ा आ रहा है, तो फिर वो काम कितना अच्छा होगा आप समझ नहीं सकते. तो ज़िंदगी को जीने का तरीका ही ज़िंदगी है. अगर आप ज़िंदगी को हंसते हंसते जिया, मज़े लेके जिया, तो फिर आपने ज़िंदगी अच्छी जी. आपने रो रो के जिया, अचीव बहुत किया, पैसे इकट्ठे कर लिए, रो रो के जिया, तो ज़िंदगी खराब जी. कुछ भी आपने अचीव किया इज़ नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. व्हेन यू आर लिविंग योर लाइफ, गोल्स आर नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. कभी उसको गोल नहीं समझा मैंने ये गोल नहीं समझा कि ऐसा कर लेंगे तो अचीव हो जाएगा. क्योंकि बहुत पहले ही मैंने रियलाइज़ कर लिया था कि गोल्स ज़िंदगी नहीं है. पहले अब मैं याद करूं तो मैं जब MBBS कर रहा था, जब मैं एग्जामिनेशन दे रहा था MBBS का, तब लगता था कि ये सिर्फ एडमिशन मिल जाए, ज़िंदगी बन जाएगी। एडमिशन बन गया, मौलाना आज़ाद में मिल गया, मोस्ट रेपुटेड हॉस्पिटल था। यार ये फर्स्ट प्रोफेशनल पास हो जाए, ज़िंदगी बन जाएगी। फिर वो पास हो गया, फिर सेकंड पास हो जाए यार, ज़िंदगी में इसके बाद कुछ नहीं। मैं कहा MBBS हो जाए यार, उसके बाद कुछ करना ही नहीं है, पढ़ना ही नहीं है मैंने, हालांकि किताबें बेच दूंगा सस्ती में। और मैं अपनी सारी किताबें नई सड़क पे दे आया, मेरा अपनी पढ़ना मैंने। फिर वो भी गोल ख़त्म हो गया। मैं कहा इन्हें MD एडमिशन करना है। तो गोल तो रोज़ चेंज होते हैं। गोल्स को अचीव करना जो है वो ज़िंदगी की सक्सेस नहीं मानी जाती आप, क्योंकि आप आज एक गोल अचीव करेंगे, 1 मिनट बाद ही आपका दूसरा गोल सामने आ जाएगा। तो उस गोल को अचीव करने की सक्सेस कैसे सक्सेस कहेंगे आप? और हर गोल को अचीव करना सक्सेस एक स्ट्रगल है। अगर आप कहें तो हर गोल को अचीव करना एक स्ट्रगल है, चाहे वो कितना छोटा गोल है, चाहे कितना बड़ा गोल है। कोविड अभी आया पीछे, तो कोविड आया तो कोविड भी एक तरह से ना बड़ा ही सडनली आया, अचानक आया। और अचानक उन दिनों मैं इटली में था जिस समय कोविड शुरू हुआ, तो इटली में कॉन्फ्रेंस थी, वहीं पे था मैं। तो सडनली वापस आया तो पता चला कि इटली में तो कोविड फैला था, हमें नहीं पता था। हम तो वहाँ पे कार्डियोलॉजी कॉन्फ्रेंस में थे। तो पीछे आए तो एकदम सर्वेलेंस से टेलीफोन आया, जी आप इटली से आए हैं तो आपका ध्यान रखना है, 15 दिन वॉच करनी है आपको। तो फरवरी की बात है। तो मैं कोई बात नहीं, निकल गया 15 निकल गया, नो इन्फेक्शन। उसके बाद में सडनली पेशेंट आने लगे, और आए और मर जाएं। शुरू के दिन बहुत खतरनाक थे। जब लॉकडाउन हुआ बहुत खतरनाक दिन थे, इतने खतरनाक दिन मैं देखे नहीं। मेरे बेटा मेरी बहू भी अलग हो गए। मेरी वाइफ ने, शी वॉज पोस्ट कैंसर, तो डर हो गया घर में जाएंगे तो इसको भी हो जाएगा। मेरी माँ 90 ईयर्स की, वो भी हो गया। तो एकदम ना दहशत हो गई घर में क्या सब पूरे देश में दहशत हो गई। और अब रनिंग हॉस्पिटल, लोग आ रहे हैं हमारे अस्पताल में, और आ रहे हैं और मैं एडमिट कर रहा हूँ, मर रहे हैं। तो मुझे लगा ये एंड ऑफ द लाइफ हो रहा है, क्योंकि पता नहीं था ट्रीटमेंट क्या है। इनफैक्ट व्हाट आई एम डूइंग ट्रीटमेंट नाउ, जो शुरू के 100 मरीजों में तो मैंने वो उल्टा किया। आई वॉज वेंटिलेटिंग देम एंड ऑल ऑफ देम टाइम। आई वॉज नॉट यूजिंग स्टेरॉइड्स। शुरू में पता ही बीमारी नहीं पता, इलाज भी नहीं पता। इट वॉज मिमिकिंग पल्मोनरी एडीमा विच वॉज नॉट। बाद में इटली वाले लोगों ने बायोप्सी करके बताया कि ये पल्मोनरी एडीमा नहीं है, ये बेसिकली थ्रोम्बोसिस है, आपको वेंटिलेट नहीं करना है, और ट्रीटमेंट इसका स्टेरॉइड है। फिर हमने अपने यहाँ ट्रीटमेंट को मॉडिफाई किया। माय फ्रेंड्स इन इटली टोल्ड मी लाइक दिस। फिर हमने अपने ट्रीटमेंट को और मॉडिफाई किया, तो बाद में फिर हमें कंट्रोल आ गया। सरकार का ये अच्छा एफर्ट है कि उन्होंने जल्दी ये टीका निकाला। मतलब आई थिंक दिस गवर्नमेंट वर्क ऑल राइट। कोई हमें हताशा नहीं है महसूस करने दी लोगों को। इन्होंने अप्रोप्रिएट टाइम पे एडिक्वेट अमाउंट ऑफ बेड्स बना दिए। जब जैसे क्राइसिस आता चला, दे कैप्टन वर्किंग, सो गवर्नमेंट वॉज वर्किंग ऑल राइट। गवर्नमेंट के बारे में मैं शिकायत नहीं कर सकता। कोई भी आदमी, जो भी गवर्नमेंट था, उसने अच्छा काम किया। पॉलिटिशियन तो पॉलिटिशियन होते हैं, उनकी सक्सेस उनकी अचीवमेंट में होती है। फेवरेट पॉलिटिशियन तो इंदिरा गांधी और मोदी के अलावा कोई है नहीं। इंदिरा गांधी के अचीवमेंट जो थे वो एनॉर्मस थे। एज ए लोनर शी स्टार्टेड एंड शी बिकेम द मोस्ट पॉपुलर। Modi also, as a loner, he started and he became more popular. I think both of them had very strong views and both of them had a lot of convictions and both of them wanted to do something. अब दोनों करने में दोनों ने किया। हर पॉलिटिशियन ने कुछ करने की कोशिश करी। जो भी आदमी कोई पोजीशन अचीव करता है वो दिल से साफ होता है। और कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो कुर्सी बैठ के जो है वो कुर्सी की से अपनी शोभा बढ़ाते हैं। कुछ लोग कुर्सी बैठ के कुर्सी की शोभा बढ़ाते हैं। दोनों तरह के पॉलिटिशियंस हैं। युवा पीढ़ी ने तो बचाया हमें। अभी कोविड के अंदर युवा पीढ़ी काम कर रही थी। मेरे अस्पताल के अंदर मैं और 2 लड़के बस, और 70 पेशेंट। युवा पीढ़ी में बेहिसाब जान है और वो हमारा फ्यूचर है, और सही फ्यूचर है। आई एम प्राउड ऑफ माई यंग पीपल।
Yes, we are all unique. We come and go. But these stories are legacy forever. Do share your story with Indian Story anytime, anywhere. And don't forget to subscribe our channel